What's up everybody, it's your boy Jackson Galaxy and let's talk cats, specifically, how to get one to like you. And I don't just mean tolerate your presence, I'm talking about full-on head boops, purring up a storm, maybe even a little cuddle-puddle action. Now I know what you're thinking, Jackson, cats are mysterious creatures with minds of their own, and you're not wrong, but trust me, there's a method to their madness. We're gonna break down 10 scientifically backed ways to win over even the most discerning feline. We're not talking about some crazy cat whispering stuff here. This is all about understanding cat behavior and using it to your advantage. Think of it like building a friendship, but instead of sharing memes and grabbing coffee, it's all about slow blinks and chin scratches. So buckle up, grab your laser pointers and feather wands, because by the end of this video, you'll be well on your way to becoming a certified cat whisperer. Let's do this. Alright, first up, and this is a big one, we gotta talk about personal space. You know how some people just love a good bear hug right off the bat? Well, cats ain't those people. In fact, they're basically the exact opposite. See, cats are territorial creatures by nature. They like to have their own little domains, their safe spaces where they can relax and recharge. When you meet a new cat, especially one that's a little shy, bombarding them with affection is the last thing you want to do. Instead, let them come to you. Give them the time and space to check you out, sniff you out from a safe distance, get a read on your vibe. Think of it like this. You wouldn't want a stranger all up in your grill the second you met them, right? Cats are the same way. They need to feel comfortable and secure in their environment before they can even begin to think about warming up to someone new. So give them space, let them approach you on their terms, and I promise you'll be off to a much better start. Next up, let's talk about communication. And I don't mean learning to meow on command, though that would be pretty impressive, I'm talking about your voice. You see, cats are incredibly sensitive to sound. Those adorable little ears aren't just for show. They're like finely tuned satellite dishes picking up every little peep and squeak. So, when you're first getting to know a cat, ditch the loud booming voice you use to hail a cab in the rain. Instead, opt for a calm, soothing tone. Think Bob Ross painting happy little trees or Morgan Freeman narrating, anything. A gentle melodic voice signals to a cat that you're not a threat, you're not there to cause any trouble. It's like saying, hey there little buddy, just me, no need to freak out. And trust me, when it comes to winning over a cat's trust, a little calmness goes a long way. Okay, let's be real, who doesn't love a little bribery now and then? And when it comes to cats, well, let's just say they're highly skilled in the art of negotiation, especially when treats are involved. Think of it like this. You're speaking a foreign language, right? And you're trying to communicate with someone who doesn't understand a word you're saying. But then, you whip out a delicious plate of food, and suddenly, you've got their attention. Treats are the universal language of friendship, at least in the feline world. They're a way to create positive associations with your presence. Every time you offer a tasty morsel, you're essentially saying, hey, being around me equals good things. Now, a word of caution, don't go overboard with the treats. We don't want any chonky kitties on our hands. Keep it small, keep it healthy, and keep it consistent. Chapter 4. Play with them. Now, it's time to unleash your inner child and tap into the power of play. Cats are natural-born hunters, their instincts hardwired for stalking, chasing, and pouncing. And while your house cat might not need to hunt for their dinner, that doesn't mean those instincts just disappear. That's where play comes in. Interactive play, like using a feather wand or a laser pointer, allows your cat to exercise those natural instincts in a safe and controlled environment. It's like giving them a taste of the wild, all from the comfort of your living room. But it's not just about physical stimulation, it's about bonding. When you engage and play with a cat, you're speaking their language, you're building trust, you're strengthening your bond, and you're showing them that you're not just a food dispenser, you're a fun-loving companion too. Chapter 5. Let them come to you. Okay, this one might sound familiar, and that's because it's super important. Remember how we talked about giving cats space? Well, this goes hand in hand with that. Just like you wouldn't want someone forcing you into a hug, cats don't appreciate being manhandled. In fact, it can actually have the opposite effect, making them feel threatened and less likely to warm up to you. Instead, let the cat dictate the terms of engagement. Let them come to you when they're feeling social and affectionate. This might mean waiting patiently while they sniff you out, or offering a gentle head scratch only when they rub against your leg. The key is to let them initiate the interaction. This shows them that you respect their boundaries and that you're someone they can trust to approach on their own terms. Chapter 6. Use slow blinks. Alright, get ready for a crash course in feline body language. You know how humans use words to communicate? Well, cats rely heavily on body language, and one of the most powerful signals of trust and affection is the slow blink. Think about it. When you close your eyes in the presence of someone, you're essentially saying, "I feel safe with you, I trust you enough to let my guard down." It's the same with cats. When a cat slow blinks at you, they're showing you that they feel comfortable and relaxed in your presence. It's like a little kitty kiss blown your way, and the best part is, you can actually slow blink back. Try it next time you're hanging out with your feline friend. Make eye contact, slowly close your eyes for a couple of seconds, and then open them again. You might be surprised at how quickly they respond with a slow blink of their own. Imagine this. You're in a new place, surrounded by unfamiliar sights, sounds, and smells. You don't know anyone, you don't know the rules, and you're feeling a little on edge. Not exactly the ideal scenario for making new friends, right? Well, for a cat, that's what it can feel like coming into a new home. That's why it's so important to create a safe, secure, and enriching environment where they can feel comfortable and at ease. This means providing them with plenty of hiding spots like cozy cat beds, cardboard boxes, or even just a draped blanket over a chair. It means making sure they have access to fresh water and food, as well as a clean litter box. And just as important, it means creating a space that's free from loud noises, sudden movements, and anything else that might startle them. Remember, a stressed cat is less likely to be a social cat. Alright, let's talk about consent, and no, this isn't that kind of video. But just like with any relationship, respecting boundaries is crucial when it comes to building trust with a cat. Cats are individuals, each with their own unique personality quirks and preferences. Some cats love belly rubs, while others will unleash their inner ninja warrior if you even dare to glance at their midsection. The key is to learn to read your cat's body language and respect their signals. If they're giving you the back off Jack stare, don't try to force interaction. If they're flattened out like a pancake, hissing like a tea kettle, it's time to give them some space. On the other hand, if they're rubbing against you, purring up a storm and nudging you with their head, congratulations, you've got yourself a cuddle buddy. Okay, time for a little spa day, feline style. Now before you go running for the cucumber water and face masks, let me explain. Grooming, for cats, is about more than just looking fabulous, it's about social bonding. Think about it, when cats groom each other, it's a sign of trust and affection. They're literally intertwining their scents, strengthening their bond as a colony. And while you might not be able to lick your cat from head to toe, and please don't try, you can mimic this bonding behavior through gentle brushing. Not only does it feel good for them, but it also helps to remove loose fur, keeps their coat healthy and shiny, and gives you a chance to check for any skin irritations or parasites. Plus, it's a great way to spend quality time together and show your cat that you care. We've reached the final level, folks, and it's all about quality time. Just like any relationship, building a strong bond with a cat takes time, patience, and a whole lot of love. This means setting aside dedicated time each day to simply be present with your cat. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate, it could be as simple as reading a book aloud while they lounge nearby watching a movie together. Cat TV is a real thing, look it up. Or even just hanging out in the same room, each doing your own thing. The point is to create a routine of positive interactions, to show your cat that you enjoy their company and that you're invested in the relationship. Remember, consistency is key. So there you have it, folks. 10 scientifically backed ways to get a cat to like you. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. Cats are notorious for their discerning tastes. But trust me, with a little patience, understanding, and a whole lot of love, you'll be well on your way to becoming best buds with even the most aloof feline. Remember, every cat is an individual, so what works for one might not work for another. The key is to pay attention to their cues, respect their boundaries, and most importantly, just be yourself. Because at the end of the day, cats can sense authenticity. They know when you're genuine, and they appreciate it more than you might think. So go forth, spread the love, and may your days be filled with purrs, head boops, and maybe even a cuddle puddle or two. Peace out.